Hey Andrew, it's Jack with Onboard Landscaping here to walk you through a design. I wanted to create this design to help you visualize what you'd be signing up for depending on which route we decide to go with the project. First things first, I wanted to help you visualize what it would look like with the retaining wall and the arborvitaes on the outside versus the retaining wall and the arborvitaes on the inside. So with the arborvitaes on the inside, obviously there's less usable space. This back corner, there's kind of a dead spot where there's just a bunch of bushes. Now we could remove one of the bushes um, and move that granite border back towards the house a little bit. You'll just have to let me know if that's something you would want to do to avoid more of the project costs. Um, Another thing to consider with putting the bushes on the inside is you've got a granite border, which was originally used to retain and create a border for the decorative stone in there. We would have to remove that granite border on the back side of the fence. Now, if we decided to do the wall and the bushes on the outside, great thing about this is the wall is 3 feet. If we go over 3 feet, we'd have to get an engineer involved per the Public Works Department. For this wall, we would need a permit for excavation, and for the wall itself, I would just have to bring in my design to the office, go over, and I could probably get it approved in a day. Um, the wall would be 3 feet. It would be this material shown on the screen here. This is a retaining wall block by Unilock. It's called Brussels. It's perfect for this application. It's perfect for about a 3-foot wall. It's very linear, so you've got nice sharp corners. It doesn't have that big width, a lot of width that a concrete retaining wall block would have. So it's, a perfect application. It's not this big retaining wall concrete block. It's got some character and it would look great. And then it would come and go about 2 feet past your steel fence and then shoot back in. And then this area here I know is, some sloped English ivy. That would all stay the same. To go over the inside, the granite cobbles are actually great if we wanted to do the sod or the turf, especially because turf usually requires like a steel edge around the perimeter or some kind of stone edge around the perimeter. So you wouldn't have to pay us to go get any material or, the actual material cost itself. We could just, revamp that border, put down some crushed stone underneath it, tamp it down, make sure it's set in place, and it'll last another 50 years. The retaining wall would also have drainage. You'd have about 6 inches underneath that artificial turf for, basically everything up to the retaining wall would be thumbs up drainage if we did artificial turf, which would be good. I don't think you need a design for the little window well there. Obviously that's just mortaring some bricks up and making sure that's nice and firm. And yeah, I think that just about does it. I just wanted to let you know what you'd be looking at in terms of when you're checking those prices on the quote and making your decision. I wanted to kind of push you in this direction because I don't want you to be 10 years down the line and be like, hey, I should have put those plants on the outside. But you'll just have to let me know what you think after you take a look at things. Thanks much. Bye.